You stew just with a tiny fork, tiny spoon. You need to get the bigger spoon for the bibimbap.
What do you mean you stew just?
Oh yeah, I
you got
it.
the cutlery out.
Lol.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another evening where we have flown today to Korea.
Wow.
James has been very, very excited about this particular evening because not only are we going to do our one and only favorite thing, it is drinking a little bit of a ginsicle with our meal, we're going to have the Korean place just a few minutes down the road from us that has fried chicken. And of course, I'm not going to eat fried chicken because I don't do that. But James has been looking for an excuse for us to get it and has found some items there that I can eat. And so tonight, we're doing it.
Yay! This is gonna be pretty funny because Korean is wildly known for being extremely spicy. And we know our buddy here can't take the slightest bit of pepper, but Korean food, I think, should still be okay. We'll still, hopefully. Okay, so...
Last time we had Korean food, it didn't end well.
No, she nearly died.
But I'm hoping this time, because I've chosen my own things, it will be fine. Let's have a look at what we've got.
Cool. So, the first thing that we have here is a bulgogi japchae, and that is basically sweet potato noodles, obviously with noodles, some vegetables. It has some beef in it, but Holl James is not going to have the beef. She's going to take that out. This next thing is going to be the thing that I've been dying to have for about 3,000 years. So this is boneless Korean fried chicken. Boneless so that I don't need to have any bones, but I've got two flavors. One's a crispy one and one's like, I think it was like a soy or garlic, so yeah. The next thing here is the classic Korean street food, which is called Teokbokki, which is basically a rice cake.
I love these when they're not horrendously spicy.
But it has the classic Korean stuff. It like most Korean stuff looks super red because it has like gochujang, which is like a spicy red sauce. That should be really good. It's got some rice, some fish cake there and stuff as well, so which should be pretty good. And the last thing, which actually is the first thing that I've ever had Korean-wise, and that is a vegetable bibimbap, which is basically like bits and pieces that you mix together and have it in like a rice bowl. So usually it's in a big stone bowl and it like gets like really, really hot and the bottom of it gets really, really crispy, but obviously taking away, it's not gonna do that. But it usually has some egg and has here some gochujang, which is the spicy red sauce. And the cool thing is you can put as much or as little as you want. You definitely need to put some in it, but you don't need to just whack the whole thing in and like explode yourself. So the first thing that we got to do, obviously, first is have a gin. This is a Roku gin.
And because I literally cannot help myself, I'm going to get some tomato sauce out so that I can steal some of James's chips.
That's so white, but it's okay. So white.
Just a little bit.
So white.
Just a little bit.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Cheers.
Yummy. Right, so the first thing you have to do is you have to do your bibimbap because you have to mix it. Okay?
Okay.
So the process is that you go gochujang a little bit, just put in the tiny bit in, and then after that, you got to mix it up as much as you can.
So cut the egg up and then try and mix all of this around and through as much as possible.
You want to get all the sauce in as many of the things as possible.
It looked so nice before, now I'm destroying it.
Yeah, that's good. You can already smell there's a little bit of sesame in it. There's a really nice fragrance. And yeah, so like after you do the mixing, it looks terrible.
Mazio!
Right?
Mix.
Give it a go.
Alright. So when I'm eating it, like...
You have to use a spoon.
You just use the spoon.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're meant to try to get a little bit of everything, and it's like a flavor explosion.
Ooh. Alright. That's delicious.
Nice.
Can't even really taste the gochujang at all.
No, because you didn't put any gochujang in there.
I did. I put some in. You saw me do it.
It's barely even red. But in terms of, it's got some herbs. It has the green penis plant, carrots, egg, mushrooms, and definitely some form of like sesame oil.
Yeah, the sesame oil makes it really, really nice.
Oh, cool.
Everything's good? What are we trying next?
I reckon let's try the Teokbokki next.
I'm a bit scared.
So the Teokbokki is the rice cake. It looks really, really fiery and delightful.
Was it spicy?
I think some parts of it will be spicy for you, but I reckon have that and have some bibimbap. Because there's definitely parts of it that are going to hit you right in the face, like an initial like spice, but I think it actually calms down after because of the sweetness and stuff.
Oh. That's definitely burning. But it's like nice.
Yeah, it's good, right?
I love the texture of it, and it does have that sweetness which helps, but like my lips are definitely burning.
That's why you have to have.
And my tongue. Oh, sorry. That's
the
what I
bibimbap.
meant to do. Yeah.
All right, let's try the japchae next, just because like it's here and
Some of your favorite vegetables on top of it.
yeah, disgusting.
Some cherry tomatoes.
So the japchae is sweet potato noodles, and it has just a nice texture to it.
I love how they give you like a noodle dish with rice. Like that doesn't really make sense to me. I don't think I've gotten a single piece of beef in my little pull out so far, which is amazing. So nice and easy to avoid the meats in that one for me. This looks good.
You're gonna really like that.
I really like that.
It
That is so good.
It has a really good chew to it. And yeah, got that like sesame seed flavor again.
It's texturally just delightful, isn't it? That like sort of sweet soy sauce flavor.
And not spicy.
Not spicy.
Bit of a win. All right, now let's do this. The thing that you come for Korean fried food is Korean fried chicken. Oh, I'm so excited. There's nothing too exciting about Korean fried chicken except that it's usually meant to be really crispy and it's fried chicken. Look, it's fried chicken, so by virtue, it's delightful. But if I was gonna be really, really like critiquing it, it's not as crispy as it usually is. It's usually like one of the things I guess about the fried chicken in Korea is it usually has like extremely crisp outside, but it's still crispy. So yeah, I love it. It's delightful.
Everything here is delicious.
Yeah, out of the meals, obviously apart from the chicken because you're never gonna have it. What do you like the most?
I actually think the bibimbap. I think it's my favorite. It's so good. It's like got so many flavors, and like some of these things I probably wouldn't actually want to eat by themselves, but like mixed together it really changes it, and it's like really complementary of each other. Like I'm not a very big mushroom person. I don't really like eating mushrooms by themselves, but mixed in with like rice and the flavors and the other vegetables, it's really good.
I reckon my favorite would be, I'll just have to go with the chicken.
Chicken's your favorite?
Yeah, it's delightful.
Out of everything?
Yeah, it's
even
nice.
though it's not the best fried chicken in the world that you've ever had?
It's Korean fried chicken. How can I not like it?
Is it because you feel deprived of fried chicken that you have to
Obviously.
pick it as your favorite?
You stew just with a tiny fork, tiny spoon. You need to get the biggest spoon for the bibimbap.
What do you mean it's just?
Oh yeah, I
You got
it.
the cutlery out.
Lol. Huh.
It wasn't even me. He's just so used to me doing things for him that he's like, oh.
That bibimbap is really nice, by the way.
Yeah, I think the sesame oil makes it extremely good as well. Like, just really adds that nice flavor. All right, we'll switch off for a few minutes. We'll come back when we're just about finished off all these delicious foods.
Team thick.
Someone needs to come and help us eat the rest of the food.
Now, it's not because the food wasn't delicious, it's just because there's a lot of it.
Yeah, it was definitely delicious. It's just so much food. No complaining. James now has breakfast.
Yeah, exactly. Now, question. Is this better than ramen?
Oh, God, yeah.
Ugh.
What does it rate on your scale of Korean foods that you've eaten before?
Look, I've had some very good Korean meals previously, so I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10.
Ooh, 7 out of 10. I, on the other hand, have not had very many Korean meals, so I think I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
Considering the last time, I pretty much cried through the whole thing. We're also keen on having a lie down on the couch, so we are going to finish the video here, guys, and have a lie down. Hope you guys have had a fabulous time watching us eat these delicious Korean meals tonight, and we will see you next time.